Hey Chiefs Kingdom, welcome into the Chiefs Report. I am Harrison Graham. Before we get into today's video, I need your help. Boss has pulled me in for a meeting today and said, you got to get 50 new subscribers on this video or else. I don't know what that means. I don't want to take any chances, so I got to get 50 new subs on this video or, you know, we may not have as many Chiefs videos in the coming days and weeks. I told him I don't want that to happen, but let's do our best to rally together and get 50 new subscribers. You see the link below. All you got to do is hit that big red button. You subscribe. We'll keep the Chiefs videos coming throughout the offseason. Now, let's get into today's Chiefs Report. All right, welcome back in. If you're coming in from our main Chat Sports YouTube channel, obviously we're talking about the Chiefs offseason, and I'll go through 3 players the Chiefs could still sign in free agency. It's been a slow approach from Brett Veach and company, a lot of losing Kendall Fuller, Emmanuel Ogbah, obviously Jordan Lucas, Steven Wisniewski is gone as well. A couple of signings, Antonio Hamilton and Mike Remmers. The Chiefs also franchise tagged Chris Jones, a couple of those things. Obviously, they also brought back Chad Henne on a re-signing. Damian Williams and Damian Wilson, the Chiefs exercised those team options. So they haven't literally done nothing, but haven't really added, any legitimate starters either, that weren't already on the team. So it's been a quiet start. We'll see what the Chiefs do from here, but I will go through 3 players I think the Chiefs could target in the coming days as we enter week 2 of NFL free agency. So, how much do you trust Brett Veach? Scale it from 1 to 10. 10 is he's the best general manager in NFL history. 1 is he's the worst general manager, a.k.a. Bill O'Brien. So I think we're all at a 7 or an 8, right? I think he's a really good GM. No GM is perfect. He's not the best GM, in the NFL, but I think he's in the top 5 or 10 at least. I'll put it at an 8. I trust Brett Veach. Chiefs don't have a ton of cap space right now. They're working through their options. Got to make a decision on Sammy Watkins, obviously. So trust the process. I know it's been a little frustrating this first week, but keep your faith in this front office. They did trade up for Patrick Mahomes, so not so bad there. What also isn't so bad is this sweet Chiefs t-shirt on sale, 30% off, just over $23. Chatsports.com/Chiefs3 is the link. You go to that link, boom, it takes you to this link to purchase this shirt. You got the scores of the playoff recap on the back. I think it's a good look. It's a clean. I like the gray with the red and white lettering on the front and back as well. Chatsports.com/Chiefs3. Go ahead and get yourself this sweet Super Bowl t-shirt today. All right, let's get into my top 3 free agent targets as we enter week 2 of NFL free agency. How about Tyler Eifert? A lot of you guys are probably saying tight end. We've got the best in the biz in Travis Kelce. That's true. But why not continue to make this offense better, right? I mean, Blake Bell's probably not going to be back next year. Tight end's not a major need, but you bring in Eifert. The 2 tight end looks you could put on the field with Eifert and Kelce. He can help on the blocking aspect of things as well. Still a good red zone option. I think it would be awesome. It'd be fun. I don't think he's going to cost a lot either because he's dealt with injuries the past several years. Did play 16 games last year, but I think he played like a total of 14 games the 3 years before that, so he has certainly battled injuries, and I don't think he will cost a ton of money, but still productive in a volatile situation in Cincinnati last year where they were switching out Andy Dalton and Ryan Finley. I don't know if he'll be a 500 or 600 yard guy if he comes to Kansas City, but 30 catches, 400 yards, who says no? I think that would be a lot of fun to add another piece to this offense, especially at the tight end position. Now, tight end certainly is not the biggest need for the Chiefs. It's probably not in the top 3 or 4. What do you guys think is the biggest need for the Chiefs? I still think it's cornerback. We will get to a cornerback on my top 3 free agent targets, I promise. So stay tuned. In just a few minutes, we will get to that player. I think corner is the biggest need. You lose Kendall Fuller. Bashaud Breeland's still out there. By the way, I'm not talking about Bashaud Breeland and Mike Pennel on today's video because they're Chiefs free agents. I'm going outside of Chiefs players from last year, so keep that in mind. But go ahead and let me know what you think the Chiefs' biggest need is. Second player here, let's go to Ndamukong Suh. How about the veteran defensive tackle? Obviously comes with some controversy. He's certainly not an all-pro at this point in his career, but he's still very productive, even at the age of 33. Had a good season last year with Tampa Bay. At this point, he's pretty much signing one-year deals every year. I think he'd like to play for a contender. Obviously, the Chiefs are a contender, is defending Super Bowl champions. It's a bit unclear whether or not Mike Pennel returns at this point because unlike Ndamukong Suh, Pennel is a player where he hasn't made a lot of money in the NFL. So he's going to take as much as he can get. He doesn't owe the Chiefs loyalty by any means. Whereas a player like Suh, he might take a little bit less to go chase another Super Bowl because he's been in the NFL. He's made his money. He's done all of those things. Now, he's not going to be a 10-sack guy or anything like that, but he's going to be good against the run, and he's still going to provide some pass rush ability from the defensive tackle position. So I think it's an ideal signing. We'll see if Pennel comes back. But if not, I like Ndamukong Suh as a cheap option on a one-year deal. Veteran player. We know it's controversial, but he is still very, very productive. And then last one here, let's go to Logan Ryan. I mentioned the cornerback position. To me, this is your ideal Kendall Fuller replacement. Fuller got 4 years and $40 million. I thought Ryan would get more than Fuller, but I'm starting to think that may not be the case. You might be able to get him at $7 or $8 million per year, and if you can, I think that's a really good signing because he's the best nickel on the market. Most teams' base defense is nickel. The Chiefs run a ton of it. I think he plugs in and he replaces Fuller right away. He does a little bit of everything. Over 100 tackles. You see the pass breakups. 4 picks last year as well. Logan Ryan is a really, really good football player. Yeah, he gets beaten coverage sometimes. He's not a lockdown corner. He's not Jalen Ramsey, but that's not what you're paying for in a guy like Logan Ryan. You're paying for a guy who can line up at different spots, do a lot of different things. He had 5 sacks last year, guys. You can bring him on a cat blitz. I think that is an exciting proposition for a player like Logan Ryan. I think he does a lot of different things well. If you can get him 2 years and $15 million, $7.5 per, I think that would be an exciting signing for the Kansas City Chiefs. But pretend you're the general manager. You are Brett Veach. Oh, you have all of the control of what the Chiefs can do. Who should Kansas City target in free agency? I gave you guys 3 players that I like: Tyler Eifert, Ndamukong Suh, Logan Ryan. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments section as we look at these guys one more time. These are 3 players I would look at if I was Brett Veach, if I was the Kansas City Chiefs, because I think you can get them all at a pretty good price tag, and I think they would all offer different things to this Chiefs team.